Good morning, welcome to RocksChat. It's Tracy, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You'll be informed when there are new videos, and there are lots coming. So, well, yesterday was Tyler's birthday party, and it was a party of two halves, really, because in the afternoon, early afternoon, Gary and I got there, and Charlotte and Sophia and River were there with Matt, and the boys' dad Steve was there, so and me and Gary. So we had the kind of little party then, and I guess Steve went home first, and then Charlotte wasn't far after, because she obviously had to get River back, and like it was her bedtime. And just as Gary and I were thinking maybe, well, because Mike wanted me to stay, so I was there when he got back from taking his dad home, because his car went wrong. So I stayed for a bit longer, and just as we were thinking about when he gets back, we'll make a move then, Paul was then on his way, so we stayed. And so we stayed till quite late, I suppose. We had another little party once Paul, Victoria and Harley arrived. The older boys were at their dad's. So, and that was nice, because at first Harley was really shy and sat on my lap and cuddled up. But after a while, he was in it, man. And they were running around playing in the garden and playing with balloons. We were being attacked by balloons. That was Harley mostly, because Tyler was so interested in his cars. But it was good, because they got a chance to play, and they come out their shells a bit together, and it was nice and a good catch up. Good catch up with everyone, especially as by Friday I'm not allowed to mix with anybody, so it's nice to get everything done. So all I just need to make sure is that I've come out of it unscathed with colds. That's all, really, colds and coughs. So as long as I have, I've still got a raging sore throat. I really need to start putting that spray down. I keep forgetting everything. I don't even take painkillers. I whinge about the pain, but I don't do anything about it. I don't take painkillers or my painkiller spray or anything. Just like put up with it. But I've got to go out a bit later. I didn't want to. We've already been out to the shop because we got up early. I just got home and flaked straight out. Tea, bed. That's all that I did. And Gary woke me up, I suppose, about 8 with a cup of tea, but I went back to sleep, and it was just drinkable when I woke up. So it must have been about 20 minutes later. And he wanted to pop to the shop, but I knew, because I'd ordered this coffee maker. The saga with the coffee makers in this house is unreal. And they didn't have any in store, so they had to get it in, and they said it was expected today. So I said, you know what's going to happen? We'll get home, and then we'll get the message to say that the coffee machine's in. And we got home, put the shopping away, and my phone went bing, and there it was. Your coffee machine is ready to collect. So, typical, really. But he's actually, when I said yesterday that Gary was probably doing the garden, he was actually doing something that I didn't expect. And out the front, we used to have, when we first moved in, a hedge on the left-hand side as you look outside. And I said to Gary, we need to get that hedge down, because pretty soon it's going to stop us seeing the sea if it gets too high. And it was a Leylandia, a conifer hedge. So he chopped it all down, but the branches were really thick. So since then, he's got multitude of power tools, and he was going to sit there and cut through the stems and have them all out. And plus, there was loads of weeds, which I killed, and he had them out yesterday. So he did the weeds, and then he started on the hedge. So he's out there now, sort of with his saw, cutting them right down low. And that just means we'll be able to use more of the driveway, because it encroached on the driveway, and then there was some wood along the side which has now gone to the tip. So that's all clear, but it kind of makes the driveway smaller, so we could get both cars on the stone bit, which is better because you can park further back than on the concrete drive bit. So yeah, that's what we're aiming for. He's out there doing that, which surprised me yesterday. I thought he'd be at the back doing the weeding or something, but he was out there sawing. But of course then it started raining and we had to go to the party, and But the rain held off all afternoon, which was good. We had a few little spots, but it was just sitting there and you think, oh, a spot of rain, and then there was no more. So luckily, because over where I used to live on the mainland was hailstones and torrential rain, but missed us, which was good. So yeah, we were going to go crabbing today, but the weather forecast is changeable, and where Charlotte lived was raining this morning. It hasn't rained here. I think it rained before we got up, but it's not rained since. But it's not a good day to go, and plus we'll just do it when the weather's better, and you know, maybe Gary can go when I'm in hospital, or give him something to do, or we'll wait until I'm better. But that would be, you know, probably take a while to get on my feet. So yeah, it was a good day yesterday though, and Tyler is now the ripe old age of 3. Bless him. We've got lots of funny videos and stuff and pictures, which are on, I've got some on my phone and some on my camera. So I bought a new camera yesterday. After the saga with the camera and selling it after I'd bought it, I've got another one. I figured, you know, I don't actually possess a camera anymore. And the reason I sold my old camera was because it didn't take video. And I thought it was no good really. And so I know it was old, so I thought I need one that's got a better capability. So I actually bought one that is supposedly a really good choice for vloggers. And although I don't want to use that camera for vlogging, I might for my out and abouts. And it came free with another GorillaPod and a memory card. So I figured, you know, I get everything in one. I get the compatible memory card. Don't have to worry about which ones are the right ones. It's all in the box. And this little GorillaPod, which is very, well, smaller, but similar to the one that I bought, the big job that's got the attachments. But this one's just legs. But it's got the shoe on top for a camera screw, you know, rather than, hang on, I just need to unplug my gimbal because I was charging it and it's done. So yeah, it's pretty good because I now have, I don't have to change up my GorillaPod. I can use both, and it's thinner anyway and smaller, which is good. So and I've taken some photos with it, but it's a Canon, and you're meant to be able to just get the camera and touch your iPad or your anything else phone, and it transfers those pictures. I've yet to decide how you do that though. I've got to learn. I only got it yesterday afternoon, so but it's nice to actually be able to take a picture with a camera, zoom in and do all that stuff. So it's not like a fancy one with interchangeable lenses. Didn't want any of that. I just wanted a like a idiot proof camera that does the video. So I'm happy with the video quality and camera quality that I've got already. So if I don't use it for making videos, that's fine. I needed a camera, and so yeah, it's all right. It's a good camera anyway. So go out and get this coffee machine a bit later. I was going to do lots of videos. Things always conspire to stop me, you know. Still, pretty soon I'm going to be housebound, not able to go out and no one to visit, so I should be able to get a few done. Oh yes, so let's see what we got. Word of the day. So we've had a few different types of word. So this one, I decided to have whippersnapper. A whippersnapper. I think that's kind of a universal word. You whippersnapper, you. I think. Whippersnapper. But I just like the way it sounds. So, joke then. Did you hear about the person who got kicked out of mime school? It was something he said. Blame Siri for that one. I have got a few others that and I will kind of do. So yesterday I did 2 words of the day, and I wasn't sure that anyone would get the hard one, but somebody got the hard one. So if you want to see that, it's over on Slim Chat. I do a movie quote of the day, and I try and act it as best I can. So it's well worth a watch and a giggle. So if you haven't subscribed to Diet Rocks already, please do. There's a link in the description box to that channel. Needs lots of loves. Does need lots of loves. Whew, it's hot. So I told Gemma yesterday that she might have to do some updates for me when I'm in hospital, so people know what's going on. I mean, obviously I can put, when I fill up to it, I can do wall posts but not everybody sees the wall. So if you haven't already and you want to subscribe to Gemma, there's also a link in the description box for Gemma's channel, or on my main channel page. She's one of my featured channels, and it's health and photography with Gemma. I always think when I say travel, but it's health and photography with Gemma. So I've told her that she's going to have to do it and get on there and update people. So if you haven't subscribed to her already and you want to know, then that's the place to go. Because when I said to Gary about it, he was like, well, people don't always understand me. And I do get what you're saying, because, you know, he... So yeah, it probably would get better for Gemma. So, what else have I got to tell you? I've got a few more open with me's to film before I get carted away. And some more yarn reviews, plus my winners. I do need to do and sort out my winners. I'm struggling big time with tiredness at the moment, and like I've had a really good night's sleep, a full night, didn't wake up, and I did not want to get out of bed, and I'm struggling to actually motivate and get moving. And I don't know if it's in my mind because I haven't had my thyroid checked and it's in my mind, or if I really am this tired. I know I'm suffering with tiredness of late, but there could be a multitude of reasons, like cancer for instance. So I don't know. I do need to get a blood test. None of them have tested my blood so far. Hopefully when I'm in hospital they'll do it. So yeah, got lots of videos to shoot, lots of sorting out of my channel, sort out what giveaways end. They're all ended, I think, all coming to an end. They're still current at the moment if you want to enter them, otherwise you'll be too late, but I will do some more as well. And I need to make some videos to pop up while I'm not around, so that I'm still around but not around, if you get the drift. Anyway, I've got to put my light on over there. It goes through all the colours of the rainbow before it starts morphing. It's like goes red, yellow, green, then it'll be blue. Then after a while it will just start individually changing colours. There we go. Now it's going to try and do all the individual colours. I love that lamp though. I hope it doesn't break, because I've never seen another one like it. Anyway, I'm going to get off and I'm going to upload this. I know it's not very long, but I don't know, maybe I've forgotten to tell you something. Don't know if I have. Oh, while I'm away as well, while I'm out today looking for a coffee machine, I'm going to get myself some earphones, because I do have some that are big cans, you know, like ear boobies. I do have a set of those, and they are wireless, but they are huge, so obviously don't really want to take those in hospital with me. So, and I used to have a nice set of Bose earphones which broke, and I bought some to replace them, but they weren't really, they was a bit bulky still, and I gave them to Paul in the end because he does like workouts and runs, so I gave them to him. So I need to replace them. I might just get some earbuds, if that's what they're called, so I can take them into hospital with me, and I can then, when I feel up to it, I can join other people's lives and I can hear it without broadcasting all over the ward. Well, it'll be intensive care, so I probably wouldn't be allowed to make too much noise in any case. So I want to get some headphones so that if I can join people's lives and listen to videos and catch up with channels, plus I can listen to some music while I'm in there, as long as I've got signal and everything, I'll be fine. So, but I've bought myself nighties to wear while I'm in there, and little soft bra things that I can wear in bed, and I was kind of starting to think about getting some toiletries together and all that stuff. So yeah, I have to start getting into gear with it all now. I decided that we're going to look for a B&B, to bed and breakfast. I don't know if you call them B&Bs all over the world, but I'm going to look for one anyway, so that when I have to go up for my tests, which is Friday, I want to say Friday, I've written it down, don't worry, I have to be there early in the morning, and it's East Grinstead, so it's like not really very close. So, and we've got rush hour in the mix. So I said, why don't we just find a B&B or a Premier Inn or something, stay overnight, and just go from there to the hospital and then home, which would be a lot easier than fighting traffic all the way. I have no idea what sort of time I should leave to get there on time, and it's a stress I can do without. So might do that. Look for one this evening, even if it's say 3 miles away from or more from the hospital. It doesn't matter, you'll be driving to it. And then I've got to have a pre-hospital assessment, and then an assessment with an anaesthetist, and then a COVID test. And so I said, why could I not have my COVID test closer to home? And they said, we need the results to come here, and they're sort of quicker for us. So okay. So as they're making them all on the same day, because at first they said you have to come in and see them, then you have to come in on another day and have that, and it was like too much travelling. So they're actually arranging all 3 tests, all 3 things to be on the same day. It's not too sad, but if we do stay overnight, at least that's a bit of a weight off my mind that I've got to get there early. So yeah, I'll be doing that a bit later as well. So Gary's going to make his lamb shank. Oh, and I can't wait, because it was absolutely the yummiest thing. And so I'm going to have over this next, well, till Friday, all of the things that I want to eat, because after that, after the 3rd, when I get into hospital, I'll be having liquid food. So, and first of all, fed with a tube. So, you know, that it'll be, while I can eat, I'm going to try and eat everything I like. So in that meantime, so we've got mashed potatoes, really fancy it. So yeah, going to try and get them all in, because it's like roast, actually. I think we're having a roast now. Yes, I think we are, because when we was in the shop, he said, do you want mash or roast? I went, oh, roast, you know. If I can't have one again for a long time, I need to have one, so that's what it's going to be. Roast. Yes, definitely. I remember now. So yeah, I'm sort of excited about that. Gary's roasts are phenomenal. Anyway, I'm going to get off and upload this and stop banging on the countertop, and do my slim chat and my movie quote of the day, and then sort out this room. Oh, it's a total nightmare. And sort out my channel, and go get my coffee machine, which I'll tell you more about on Slim Chat, and my earbuds, if I can find any. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Take care, and watch out for my Open With Me's, my reviews, and my giveaway winners. So see you soon on the next one. Bye.